Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Dharani the Practical AI Dev. In our last video, we have learned about prompt engineering basics, and in today's video, we will learn about what is RAG. RAG it's a most important concept in AI application. So what is RAG? It's Retrieval-Augmented Generation. It combines the information retrieval plus language. So why we need a RAG? So first we'll go from problem and then solution. So the problem first is we have a LLM like ChatGPT or Llama, Mistral. They only know what was in their trained data. So what, for example, if you ask what is my company policy? So the ChatGPT, I mean the LLM, they doesn't know what is your company policy. So what it will do, it will try to invent the answer and it may hallucinate. So it might be an incorrect one. So here the solution is RAG. So RAG what it will do is user asks the question and it will search the relevant document and retrieve the matching document, matching information, and then send this to LLM, and then LLM generates the answer. So this is how the RAG works. So here if you see RAG pipeline, so this is the entire RAG workflow. First user asks the question, what is our company policy? What it will do, it will convert the question into embedding. Embedding is nothing but it's a number. So this is how the number will look like. Third one is it will search the documents, so basically it will do the vector search. And fourth, it will retrieve the documents in the chunk wise and then add the context to the prompt and LLM generates the answer. So this is the entire RAG workflow. Okay, so now we'll come back to the real-time example. Consider I want to know my employee leave, how many leaves how many paid leaves I have per year. So this differs, each company's this number differs. So what it will do is it will if you ask a leave policy question, so it will check your company policy PDF or something, and then it will get the prompt context and will send it to the LLM, and LLM gives you the proper one. So here the RAG plays the major role. Okay, so now key components. What are the key components in RAG? The first is embedding model. So embedding model, as we already checked, right? So it will first convert the text to vector. Text is nothing but your prompt, your user's question. So it will convert it to vector. The second one is vector database. That's a key component, one of the key component. What it will do, it will stores the embeddings. Embeddings is nothing but these are the numbers. So it will store the embeddings. Here we have a few vector database like Chroma, FISS, etc. The third component is retriever. Retriever is nothing but it finds the document. If your company has some 10 to 20 documents, it will just check all the details and it will find the documents. And the final is last one is LLM. It's basically a ChatGPT or a Llama. This will generate the answer. So these four are the key components in RAG. So why many companies are using RAG? The first thing is we can easily chat with PDFs, and the second one is we can create a internal bots and customer support assistant and company document search. So here if you see this, I think you all may know how your company bots are working, support assistants 24/7 support assistants are working. It's all based on using the RAG. It works because every company may have their set of PDFs like for HR policy, for leave policy, those things. So using this RAG we can easily access it. Okay, so now finally we will come to the embedding. We will see conceptually how the embeddings works, the basics. Okay, so first, for example, if I'm a user, I'm asking the question like reset password. So what it will do, embedding convert this text to numbers. Let's consider this is the example sample numbers, and other one is again I'm checking forgot login credentials. So here this also will convert into a number. So what embedding will do is it will check the similarities between these two. If it is a high similarity, then it will give you the relevant document. If it is a low similarity, it will check other documents and give you the relevant information. Okay, now I will show you one example which is there in the Python, so that you can easily understand it. So this is the embeddings on Python simple script I have written. So sentences. How to reset password, forgot my login credentials, and weather in Bangalore. So these three are different users questions. So embeddings, what it will do, what we are doing now is looping, iterating all the sentences and calling llama embeddings. Embeddings is a llama one method, and it accepts a model and prompt. So the model is nomic embed text. So this you have to pull from a llama plugin, and the sentence is nothing but the each prompt. So what it will do is it will go and embedding will give you the response. So this response is nothing but it will be a number, the number which I already showed, right? So this will give you these kind of numbers. So this number will store it in this embeddings. So what this is all done. Once this everything is done, what here we are doing is causing similarity. Similarity is nothing, embedding 0 and embedding 1. What is the similarity between them? And embedding 0 and 2, what is the similarity between them? So here when you look at this text as a human, we can come to know these two are similar, high similar, and these two are low similarity. So this is how this embedding works. So the llama will give you the numbers, and this cousin similarity will check the similarity between that. So based on it will retrieve the documents and give you the actual result. So here actually embedding is, it represents the meaning, not exact words. So as a human, if you see these two, you will understand both are relevant to similar documents. You can easily search. But as a LLM, as a AI, how it is representing the meaning, not the exact words. So I think RAG actually retrieves the relevant information using the embedding similarity. So LLM answers better when supplied with the retrieved context. Retrieved context is nothing but your PDF. The PDF can be anything, like a leave policy or your PF related queries or anything. It can be anything. So you can easily, or another example I can say is, if you have a 1,000-page textbook, maybe some famous book you can consider. So that book, if you ask some questions, so you're like, what is photosynthesis? So you instead of, if we don't have a RAG, what it will happen is you have to you have to give all the informations to A, and A will give you. Instead of that, you just include the RAG here. So RAG will convert the questions, and it will check in the PDF against this PDF, and then you will get the relevant information quickly. So this is how the entire RAG works. So hope you like this video. It may be helpful. We'll see you soon in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.